What's going on, Skill Army? Mr. Skillman in the booth again. You gotta forgive me. It has been a night full of technical difficulty. We are in the booth again. And I know you saw the motherfucking thumbnail tonight. We are talking about canceling motherfucking Christmas. And once again, if you are of the faint of heart or the queasy of the stomach or the weak motherfucking of the pussy, you need to get the fuck up out of here because this we about to be canceling it. And you know how we do. It's 18 up and adults only and explicit parental advisory in full effect. So without further ado, also, if you haven't already, like and subscribe to the motherfucking channel. Click that motherfucking notification button. Send this to some of your friends. I don't give a fuck if it's entertaining them, if you find something funny, if it offends them or whatever. Let's get it going up in this piece. So like the thumbnail said, listen here. It is officially time for you to start canceling Christmas. If you haven't already, you know for a fact that deep down inside, you need to cancel motherfucking Christmas. Yes, indeed. I said it. Go ahead and cancel Christmas. We're going to touch on a few things tonight of why you should be doing this. Excuse me. Outside of your personal situation, knowing that you really can't afford it and you overcharging them cards, you part of that group where credit card debt is at an all-time high amongst the nation since they started recording. That's one reason why you need to cancel Christmas. Another reason is why, we honestly almost had Christmas canceled for us, with the dock worker in the port strike that only lasted a few days. And I need you guys to understand that this was way bigger than most people, I think, gave it credit. And if you haven't heard about it, then you need to do your research. I'm not to the point here on this channel where I'm going to be doing all this, videos and showing you things that you guys can do your own research on and check out that's happening in the media. But we had a big port strike, which only lasted 4 days. And, I'm kind of glad that they came to an agreement, even though it's just temporary. It's not over yet. It's temporary. I think they agreed on giving the workers a raise somewhere in the 60 something percentile range versus the 70 something they were looking forward to, but they still have to go sit at the table in regards to automation and things of that nature. So it's not over yet, but I think for the sake of being, they definitely bailed a lot of us out as far as Christmas goes, and a lot of you motherfucking overspending ass, broke ass, in debt ass, knowing you need to be out catering and pandering and spending money on little Billy and them, knowing they don't deserve no motherfucking toys and shit this Christmas. Yeah, you need to go ahead and cancel that shit. In other regards to that, I'm glad that they were able to come to an agreement because, the Southeast has been getting hit by some ridiculous, crazy ass storms, and big ups to all the first responders and correspondents and attendees and residents and friends and family and every entity that came to assist with Carolina and other parts of the Southeast, Florida, Georgia. I know Carolina was the most devastating just based on the town not being prepared and the level of destruction. But, I'm not trying to omit those who really weren't, who were impacted any less, because it's a terrible situation. But, it brings us to understand that, some of us are out here complaining about power going out for a few hours when people actually lost everything. And you're still, with all this going on, you still think that you need to be running up your credit cards out here trying to buy a little Billy and them some gifts, or because you think you deserve something or whatever. And the reason I think you should be canceling Christmas, because quite honestly, people, with everything going on, and if you're one of the lucky ones who, wasn't recently devastated by certain natural or current events, or, like say the strike, it's just so much going on that I think that this is a time and a season, and I'm willing to bet outside of just people really knowing how, what's the word I'm looking for? How detrimental some of their own personal situations are. And I know we always bring back the finances, but it's just a good grade, not even the physical health, but your financial health within your families. With all the statistics, if they're telling the truth, and with everything else that's going on, not many of us can really afford to be going through any kind of Christmases this year. And I'm gonna tell you right now, from being someone who's actually put their head in the sand and canceled some of my own Christmases, it's not gonna be easy. But you cancel this Christmas this year, and it may lend you to having a much more abundant Christmas the following year, if you understand where I'm coming from. And on top of that, like I said, folks we're worrying about some real first world problems out here. I don't think people quite understand what it's really like for those to have your Christmas canceled outside of your own power, from a natural disaster or other things. It's going to come down to like a martial law where they're bringing goods in. The people who are still helping you, who can't because some government agency or there's rules or some regulating body or some entity has to come in and establish order, and sometimes that can create situations where they're butting heads. Someone's trying to establish a safety mechanism while others are trying to say, hey, to hell with that. They just want to change the risk assessment to save lives or save livestock or save supplies or get supplies in or get supplies out. Everybody, in many situations like this, a pecking order has to be established. And when we have a society where everybody's so posh and you kind of have been coaching and preaching for everybody to be accepting, everybody to be able to say what they want to say, everybody to be able to do what they want to do, sometimes it can have subliminal effects on the natural pecking order of how things really fall into place when shit hits the fan. And with that being said, like I said, you need to cancel your fucking Christmas. You need to come down to earth, cancel your damn Christmas. Santa Claus sleigh got a flat on it this year, and Rudolph nose ain't so bright, and you need to check your motherfucking self and get right. That's all I can say about that, because if you even thinking about Christmas, I think that you need to reevaluate the situation, and you need to just sit on your money, sit on your energy, sit on your money, sit on your physical, and just really buckle down and focus and put things into perspective that you need to put things in perspective on. Even with that being said, there's been times where you don't know what's going to be happening in the future. On top of most of us, like I said, aren't in a position to really be led with our emotions on some kind of Christmas spirit. And yeah, I'm a little early, but guess what? As soon as they can put them expensive ass fucking Christmas trees up in the store, $200, $300, $400 for a fucking fake ass tree that you only gonna put up for a few fucking minutes. If you really think about it and do the math on that, most of y'all know that you're out of budget and you need to sit your fucking shit down and not even consider getting no Christmas tree. You're going to get a Christmas tree and you're not even going to be able to put no gifts under that motherfucker. Another thing, I want you guys to understand, like, based on just where the debt in the country and with most people are going, I think last year I actually, I'm not a financial advisor or nothing like that. I've actually had, a background in finance and was a professional one time, and had a 7 in 66. So I got the knowledge and everything, but it was a profession that didn't pan out for me as far as in the long run, and I probably was in the wrong era. But I absorbed and I learned so much about the broader scale of finance by being a broker and working in the financial industry with multiple institutions over a course of about 6 to 7 years. And with that being said, there's a company, there's a stock that I actually watch. It's called Affirm. And it was brought to my attention maybe 1 or 2 Christmases ago, like post-COVID era or something like that, when I watched this stock just kind of really soar. And it'll kind of be behind the scenes or laying low for a little while, and then right around Christmas time, when cats go to spending money that they really don't got, they would choose like a company like Affirm. I'm not sure of all the names of them right now. I'm not going to break the flow of my video to actually look, but I know Affirm is one of those companies. Any company who offers you so many easy, flexible payments over the course of a certain amount of time, and they'll finance you for like $5, $10, $20, $30, $50, some shit that allows you to finance your damn groceries and shit like that. I know I sound fucked up. I know I sound like an asshole sometime when I say it, but if your motherfucking ass is out here financing some fucking perishable ass bread, bananas, and shit like that, and yogurt and milk and groceries from Walmart shit, you are fucking wrong. Do not hit that affirm button. Do not hit that pay later button. It will put you in the hole. It will cancel your motherfucking Christmas. You think you're gonna have Christmas this year? It's gonna cancel next Christmas and the Christmas after that, and you know better. I'm here to tell you, you know better and not to fucking do it. You don't deserve shit. Cancel your fucking Christmas. Do not hit the affirm button, if you understand what I'm saying. So, we have to pay more attention to the holes that we're digging ourselves into. I've also mentioned, when shit hits the fan and there's like a natural disaster or something like that, everybody want to run clear the shelves, but no one wants to be proactive enough to, hey, if I'm in a position where I can actually stockpile something, or, now that we see that we actually have to come together in order to really get anything done while everything's fine and hunky-dory and stuff. And, I pitched that idea to my homeboy, my neighbor, and say, hey, man, I'm about to invest in that Connex, I'm saying, I'm gonna put that Connex on the property. You're welcome to, get a couple shelves in there if you want to stack some toilet paper, you want to stack some paper towels, you want to, put some canned goods, while everything's good. We could just use certain items, recycle them, bring them out, move, I forgot what they call it, but you basically, move your goods and things up to the front of the shelf. You use those first, to keep them fresh in a rotation, because, at the end of the day, when something hits the fan and, your neighbor across the street, y'all was cool until, they trifling, Christmas celebrating asses was in so bad a debt and didn't want to take on the idea that now that, they know you got a stockpile of toilet paper, they know you got a stockpile of paper towels, they know you got generators, they know you got the electric generator, they know you got the gas generator, they know you got the shit to run off propane, kerosene, they know that you got a bunch of canned goods. You think they gonna come ask you? What if you tell them no? Are they not gonna be your friends after that? Do they think they posh asses, they credit card charging having asses is gonna be entitled to the goods that you were proactive about and that you saved up? How do you think that's gonna go? How do you think that's gonna go, even if everything pans out? Do you think they're gonna give you the respect and the courtesy and all that kind of stuff for being somebody who was prepared, or somebody who was willing to cancel their Christmases to look at the bigger picture? Who let little Billy know that since his ass had bad fucking grades and he couldn't respect you as a parent or as somebody, whatever, that he wasn't getting no damn gifts. He wasn't getting no gifts under the tree this year. Everybody can't get a Christmas tree. It's okay. Maybe you don't need to get no Christmas tree. You need to pay them fucking bills off. You need to stack your bread. You need to start taking better care of yourself. You need to stop smoking. You need to stop drinking. You need to start cutting something. That's your Christmas. Instead of acting like you're gonna get something, you giving something. How about you take a little bit away of something that can give you some more longevity, or some more legacy, some more money, some more physicality. You know what I'm saying? Something that's gonna enrich your brain. Let that be your Christmas. Try not to go in the hole on this shit. Cancel that shit. Cancel your motherfucking Christmas. Cancel little Billy Christmas. Cancel little Sarah Christmas. Because we are facing first world issues, and we are acting like we're in a third world here. But this is first world issues, all right? And you got to understand, I never lose the perspective that, at any given time, it can all go away. At the snap of fingers, it can all go away. I mean, there's things, this is a sensitive time period that we're in. If based on your situation, your age, your career path, your demographic, all of that kind of stuff, I just personally feel like if Mr. Skillman's out here telling you that you need to goddamn take heed to some things, if this video gets shared, if you talk to your cousin, your grandma, your uncle, or whatever, you could tell them the black dude with the scruffy beard that be down in the booth talking that shit, you need to tighten up. You need to tighten up. We all can tighten up somewhere, and this is the best time to do it. If there's no better time to tighten up, we need to do it now. The weather ain't even got bad yet. It ain't even started getting cold yet. We still got another hurricane coming, especially if you're in the southeast. Florida, don't come to Florida. Florida about to be, if you ain't got the wits about you to be in a place that's going to get hit by these hurricanes, and think about it like this. Imagine losing all your shit and you got something like the weather coming in on top of your back taxes, on top of your credit card debt, on top of you being injured or being sick, especially if it's self-inflicted, on top of your bad relationships, on top of everything else that could be going wrong that you have a chance to fix, but then something comes into your world and that is non-fixable, but that you did not inflict on yourself. You just, it's like reverse compound interest, except it's compound detriment to your life, right? Christmas is canceled. Cancel fucking Christmas. Let's talk about some things that haven't really hit yet. They don't mention Africa a lot. Africa is a hot spot right now for some new diseases and things and whatever that are coming up, that if you follow the money too and you look, they are trying to put vaccines together to keep this shit contained. And that's over there. We don't hear the noise that's over there. We're in America. Imagine if that shit comes over here. You understand what I'm saying? Cancel your damn Christmas when you think you can go out here and be willy-nilly and spreading your seed around and making babies and doing all that shit because you feel like you got some kind of woman's empowerment, or you don't have no dick discipline because, you know, nobody can tell you about to do with your body. But let me tell you something right now. We also got a crazy influx of illegals into the country that are unaccounted for. And I ain't saying, hey, I ain't got nothing against anybody that is from a different country that is here legally, because that actually helps the economy. I really think the melting pot is cool. If I gotta pop myself in the back of the head and tell myself to tighten up, then damn it, man, mark my words, this season I will be hiring or getting me a tutor, and I will be going to take some Spanish classes. That's just where a place that I know for sure I need to tighten up based on where I think my future trajectory is going. And I advise anybody, especially if you got small children, they need to be learning 2 languages. We are out here in a place where us as natural born Americans, the most of us, only know 1 language. Almost every other country you go to, the natives know more than 1 language. They definitely know theirs, and they push it more forward for them to learn English. For one, they know English, they know their native language, and they probably know another one. We are last in so many places, in my opinion, that matter more. And we are out here celebrating Christmas. And if you ain't out here celebrating the birth of Jesus and all that, you wrong any damn way. Cancel your fucking Christmas, like I said, and it will be in your best interest. I promise you. It sounds terrible. I know I sound grinchy as fuck, but I'm telling you right now to cancel fucking Christmas. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, on top of that, I mean, what else can you do? None of that fucking matters if you are not safe. Nothing about what you think is going to happen for Christmas matters if the world around you is collapsing, if the floodgates are open and your car is going down the road and your house is going down the road and your health is deteriorating and your finances are deteriorating and there's nothing you could do. The government is in disarray. Be conscious of what you got going on. Now is the time to cancel Christmas. So, with that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe to the video, share it. You know, hey, you know, everything's going very smooth right now. I got a lot of projects coming on post, a lot of things in production. I'm gonna be honest with you, we have had some terrible weather. I've gone fishing a couple times, trying to get y'all some dope fishing videos. You know, I'm an avid fisherman, and I haven't even been able to fish as much as I wanted to, but I've been going. And what I'm learning is, you know, I can put up multiple cameras, and doing fishing videos is honestly one of the most challenging things as far as getting the videos, because I can go out there, I can do my preliminary commentary, I can talk about this, I can talk about that, and I won't catch the type of fish that are worth being you know, to show you. The bite will be off, or the weather conditions will change, and they don't have to go through and edit a lot of videos without anything to post, you know. So but I'm still the season is still now. There's still going to be some really dope fishing videos coming. I mean, I'm bound to go you know, within the next couple of weeks and still rack up. You know, I had some good trips I've actually taken, but it wasn't what I wanted to show you guys. And it was really just to get some fish to share with some of my family. So, like I said, you know, I didn't mean to get off subject or nothing, but if you haven't already, cancel your fucking Christmas. It'll be in your best interest. You know, I don't see where Christmas should be at all priority. Like I say in other videos, separate your emotions, put things in perspective, and I think you'll be better off. So, without further ado, until next time.